ScaleXtreme makes cloud-based server automation for the distributed data center. This installation of ScaleXtreme University will review the basics of cloud computing. After this video, you'll understand virtualization, the public cloud, private clouds, and hybrid clouds. Let's start with virtualization. Virtualization technology is all about improving efficiency of physical information technology assets. It allows you to dramatically improve hardware utilization based on real-time demand. That means you can get the most out of the servers you've bought. Let's look at an example. Consider a company running multiple applications on multiple operating systems on multiple servers. It's like a lot of companies. This company has got one server running a single application at just 40% utilization. A second application is running at 15%, a third at 20%, and a fourth at 10%. That nets out to an average utilization of just 21.5% for all the company's servers. It's not very efficient. After virtualization, the company puts all four applications on a single server, which then runs at 85% capacity. That's much better. This efficiency is enabled by something called a hypervisor, which partitions the server and keeps the applications and operating systems from stepping on each other's toes. Major hypervisor vendors include Oracle, Citrix, Microsoft, and VMware. Virtualization enabled the cloud computing revolution by making it possible for multiple users to run multiple operating systems and applications on the same piece of hardware. Infrastructure as a service vendors buy lots of hardware and then use virtualization technology to share that hardware among multiple users. You can rent a virtual machine at Amazon, Rackspace, BlueLock, and many other infrastructure as a service vendors. In the public cloud, IT infrastructure, that's the hardware, is shared between many companies. There are some obvious advantages to using the public cloud. It can be cheaper to rent computing capacity from an infrastructure as a service vendor than it is to, say, buy the machines for yourself. You only pay for what you use, and you can rapidly increase or decrease your spending based on your needs. This is particularly interesting for rapidly growing companies that want to scale their computing infrastructure in a hurry. Of course, there are concerns about using public cloud computing. It's unclear if the infrastructure as a service vendors can meet the strict regulations around patient data defined by HIPAA or maintain the safety of the payment card industry. Then there are technical challenges such as data availability and lack of built-in backups. Perhaps most importantly, operating public cloud instances adds complexity to your IT operations. Simply staying on top of what's going on can be expensive. Please contact us if you have any questions about that. The private cloud can offer an alternative to public cloud computing. In a private cloud, the hardware of IT infrastructure is dedicated to a single company. Some people call the private cloud computing an internal or corporate cloud, and the concepts are the same. It's a virtualization-enabled, self-service model of IT management where internal systems administrators act like infrastructure as a service providers to business groups inside their own company. Private clouds can be built with technology from HP, VMware, Cisco, IBM, EMC, and others. Private clouds can give you the benefits of an elastic and scalable IT infrastructure with the ability to ensure compliance with key data regulations. But they can be expensive to build, difficult to manage, and require significant technical expertise to implement. A hybrid cloud. A hybrid cloud can combine physical servers, public cloud instances, and a private cloud. It's a great way to ensure you have just the right IT infrastructure for whatever you need to do. But it isn't easy to manage such an environment. In fact, it's more complicated than ever before. Most companies are either here already or converging on a hybrid cloud as an optimal way of setting up their computer systems. You should now have a solid grip on virtualization, public clouds, private clouds, and the hybrid cloud. Please check our website for more information or write to us, info@scalextreme.com.